very warm welcome to the Super Saturday debate. I'm Zaka Jacob. The latest development in the Mahadev app scam. The investigation has now triggered a political storm in the state of Chhattisgarh, and that is coming just right before the elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was today campaigning in Chhattisgarh, and he targeted Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel over the Mahadev app scam and said that the Congress did not even spare the Mahadev. He also went on to say that the government is leaving no opportunity to loot the people of Chhattisgarh, the state government under Bhupesh Baghel. Prime Minister even asked Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Baghel what is his connection with people from Dubai. Meanwhile, Chhattisgarh Chief Minister has refuted the allegations against him. He has asked why was the Mahadev app not shut down by the central government. He's further added that the BJP was trying to influence the upcoming Chhattisgarh elections with the help of agencies like the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI. A war of words has erupted after the ED made a massive claim that the Chief Minister, accusing him of using Hawala funds in the upcoming elections. The ED has accused Chief Minister Baghel of receiving over 500 crore rupees from the Mahadev online book app. In fact, the ED has claimed that a forensic analysis and a statement by a cash courier named Asim Das have led to the allegations against the Chief Minister. Let's listen in to what the investigating authorities have to say.
छत्तीसगढ़ की कांग्रेस सरकार आपको लूटने का कोई मौका नहीं छोड़ रही। इन्होंने तो महादेव के नाम को भी नहीं छोड़ा है।
इससे बड़ा मजाक और क्या हो सकता है कि आप किसी सूबे के मुख्यमंत्री पे किसी आदमी से मार पीट के या दबाव डाल के बुलवा दो, मैं किसी को पकड़ लूँ और बोल दूंगा कि प्रधानमंत्री का नाम लेने के लिए, क्या प्रधानमंत्री पूछताछ करेंगे?
All right, just a few days to go before the Chhattisgarh Assembly Election and this massive charge against the Chief Minister. R.P. Singh, National Spokesperson of the BJP, joining us. Rohan Gupta, National Spokesperson of the Congress Party. Sanjeev Srivastava, Senior Journalist. And Prateek Som, Advocate of the Supreme Court and Spokesperson of the JJP, is also joining us. R.P. Singh, the question being asked by the opposition and by the Congress, and we had a press conference by Jairam Ramesh, Mallikarjun Kharge and others this morning, saying how is it that you found this out just a few days before Chhattisgarh is to go to polls, the fact that the Chief Minister has a money trail leading up to him of over 500 crore rupees. Surely if the Mahadev app was this sinister thing that you make it out to be, and the Chief Minister, the beneficiary of it, you should have known this much, much earlier, not 3 days before the election.
Zaka, you have to catch the thief red-handed. You have to catch the corrupt red-handed, and so did ED did. I mean, that 5.39 crore was there in that car boot, and that man Asim Das was caught with that money. And once he was questioned, the link started, all those loose ends started joining together, and then he has admitted that this money is for the election objective, and this money has been transferred from people of the Mahadev app, and then he has further said, and there are other digital records which categorically put together, that is total amount to some 530 crore rupees, which is being spent there, which is being used for election objectives, and the route is through UAE, and this man was a courier guy bringing the money here. He was a conduit to get the money here. So,
no, but R.P. Singh Saab, surely this would have been known. This would have been known before the elections, much before the elections. Who is this Asim Das? What is his role with the Mahadev app? just because he's claiming that, there were 5 crore recovered from him and that the Chief Minister has accessed something like 500 crores for election expenses, we don't have to believe him. The country doesn't have to believe him. Who is he?
Well, then who is Shubham Soni? Then someone has to tell who is Shubham Soni. Shubham Soni is part of the Mahadev app. And then he is also there, the digital records and the forensic records analysis shows that there's a complete game going between the Congress party, the Shubham Soni and the Asim Das. So now there are records on it. There are digital records, as I said, there are digital print on this, and also there are voice messages which are being transferred, which has been claimed by ED now. So now they have to tell. Now Congress has to tell what is going on. Were they running a parallel government, or were they running a parallel business along with running the government?
Okay,
Rohan Gupta,
the onus is on the Chief Minister,
business?
the onus is on the Congress party. Come clean. What is your relationship with Asim Das? What is your relationship with Chandrakar and the other chap who used to run this Mahadev app? Clearly, no one could have run an app or any kind of business to the tune of hundreds of crores without some kind of, I don't want to say patronage, but certainly looking the other way by the establishment. And in this case, the establishment happens to be that of the Congress party. Mr. Bhupesh Baghel needs to answer what is his connection with Chandrakar, what is his connection with Asim Das, and why are these people coming and randomly accusing him of being the fount of corruption in Chhattisgarh?
Zaka, I think today it's a time for you to justify the name of your program. I think there is real perspective. Just a while ago, Chhattisgarh Congress has done the press conference and released the photograph of Asim Das with BJP leaders. He has been BJP worker. Why BJP is silent? The press conference is before half an hour. We have released the photographs where Mr. Asim Das, on whose statement this ED has made such a wrong allegations on the CM. He is a BJP worker. Now it is upon you, Zaka, to ensure that the name of your program is justified. Ask BJP spokesperson what is his answer on that. This is really, really surprising, Zaka. Yesterday, 2 manifestos were released. One was BJP manifesto and second manifesto was released from ED office. And this is the frustration of BJP because they know that they have lost the Chhattisgarh election. And this will prove to be the last nail in their coffin. What they are talking.
But Rohan, you owe a clarification as to who Asim Das is. What is his connection with the Chief Minister? Surely, randomly, no one is expected to come out and turn up with 5.08 crores in his possession. And that person makes the allegation that the Chief Minister has been given more than 500 crores for the election.
I think.
And also the voice messages, Zaka.
Please don't speak
Zaka,
in between.
the voice messages.
One at a time.
Please
one
let
at a
me
time.
complete.
RP Singh, one second.
Zaka,
Let
this is
Rohan finish.
surprising. On a national TV, I am accusing BJP today.
Okay.
We have released the photograph of Mr. Asim Das with BJP leaders in their rally. Now what BJP, it is upon BJP to answer.
Okay, RP Singh, respond to that. Congress is claiming they have released photographs of Asim Das with BJP leaders. They are saying Asim Das is a party worker of the BJP.
Well, anyone can crop up any picture and do a digital print and show the picture.
No, it is not cropped up.
Time of Ava.
I challenge.
Sir, can I please? Did I interrupt you? No,
it is not
please.
cropped up.
One second, Rohan. One second. Please, Rohan,
now.
please. Let RP Singh finish his point. Yeah.
Well, today is the time of technologies. You can do that, but the man is saying on record, and there are voice messages. And then just wait for another day or so. There will be more things which will be turning from the cupboard, and which will clarify how and who to whom the money was transferred, on whose order the money was transferred, how there's a UE link to it, and how the messages used to happen, how the voice messages used to travel. I've been told there are voice messages on record which states that yes, messages being conveyed to Asim Das of Shubham Soni that transferred this money to Mr. Baghel. So it's on record. There are digital print to that. And then if you have anything to challenge, please go and challenge the court. It's a matter of another 2 days when the ED will file their initial report on this.
So let me ask Sanjeev Srivastav this. The fact that this has come to light a few days before the first phase of election. The first phase of election is on the 7th, which is in a couple of days from now. the fact that it's come just a few days before the 7th is incidental. The BJP is saying that this money entirely derived out of the Mahadev app was going to the Chief Minister and people close to the Chief Minister. Does he not owe an explanation to the people of the state, whether it is 3 days or 5 days or 1 week or 10 days before the election? Fact of the matter is, he needs to explain to the people of the state what is his connection with these guys, Chandrakar and others, who are behind the Mahadev app.
So there was a famous line in the Mario Puzo's Godfather. I won't go into the context in which it was said that there is nothing which is professional, everything is personal. So just in that context, there is nothing which is incidental. What the BJP may say, there is nothing incidental. Everything is timed. In politics, it's all about timing. And nobody, including the voter, nobody is like keeping their eyes closed or they're expecting their leaders to be chaste and completely honest. We all know, all the voters know how politics is working, how big money is involved. But so the issue is not whether the Congress leadership is involved with Mahadev app or not, whether the 5 crores can be extrapolated into 500 crore allegation and Mahadev app person has a 5,000 crore empire and is absconding. The issue is just about the timing. Tomorrow campaigning will end in Chhattisgarh. 7th is the first phase of polling. And 3 days prior to that, you come out with this exposure that there is one Amin Das who has, it's just one person's word against another person's word.
No, Sanjeev, so the timing may be incidental entirely, that it comes in the middle of the campaign or at the fag end of the campaign. But the merit of the matter is what you should look at. Here is this man, Asim Das, who was picked up by the police. He is and he was picked up with over 5 crores in cash with him. He is claiming that over 500 crore rupees have gone to the Chief Minister and his office for the elections in Chhattisgarh. Shouldn't the Chief Minister, the Congress party, come clear saying, we don't know who this guy is, we have nothing to do with this person, and if the BJP or investigating agencies have anything to link us with him, then they should put that in the public domain.
So Zaka, I am not supposed to be defending the Chief Minister, but just hypothetically, let's put it. You can so easily plant 5 crores on someone, and that person can so easily be persuaded to name some other person. Only. So why should... No. Let me complete RP Singh. I am not saying what I am saying is correct.
It's not only 5 crores. Sanjeev, it's not only 5 crores. Yes, 450 crore properties being
one second. Yeah, let Sanjeev finish.
At the peak of campaigning. And look at the ED strike rate in terms of conversion cases, in prosecuting and actually convicting people. 80-90% time, nothing happens after the initial headlines. Everything goes for a toss. So that is why timing becomes so important. So Bhupesh Baghel and the Congress party may be neck deep in corruption. That's not the issue. That's one of the... But the issue is, at this time when it comes, like Jaipur, ED raids are going on at the residence and office of a very senior officer, lot of politicians, including state Congress president, and everybody may think that they may actually be they have done something wrong.
So let me ask Pratik Som, this is the perennial charge against the BJP and the NDA government that you use agencies like the ED, CBI, IT, etc., and you use this for political purposes. We saw this in Rajasthan. The Chief Minister's son was called in for questioning. The Congress president in that state was called for questioning. And now you are seeing the ED being used against Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. The allegation from the opposition is that ED, IT, CBI, etc. are acting as though like they are a wing of the government and that they are helping the government win elections in states. That is the allegation by the opposition.
I'll cover legal aspect and a political aspect on this. RP Singh ji, एक बार मेरे को आप थोड़ा सा clear करने दो इस पे. See, Zaka, ED operates under the ambit of PMLA, which has been ratified by Supreme Court by a 3-judge constitution bench. The Act has all its power. Now, in this particular case, when PMLA operates through ED, there are 3 components on which ED operates. One is unaccounted money. Other is establishment of money trail, and third is disclosure. In this particular case, 5,000 crore of wealth has been amassed by these 2 people in 3 years' time. That beats all the principle of economics and business. Other thing is establishment of money trail on which ED is working. And in PMLA, the disclosure is very important. Supreme Court ratifies it, that disclosure has its value. Now this person, this gentleman, Asim, who is he?
He is assistant sub-inspector of police. He is not a high-ranking official. What business does OSD of a CM to interact with Mr. Asim? He's not some DGP or IG of police.
No. Pratik, this is a claim. This is a claim. You as a Supreme Court advocate should know this is a claim. It's not the truth. The truth has to be established during the course of a trial. This is a claim made by the person who's been arrested.
That is what I am saying. ED operates on disclosure. When the charge sheet is filed, it is to be seen during the trial that whether that claim stands the test of law.
Yes.
But as of now, when they are operating under the ambit of PMLA, this disclosure stands the legal test.
No.
ED will
just because a guy has come out and claimed that 508 crores were given to the Chief Minister for elections, that's not the truth. As a Supreme Court advocate, you know that the money trail has to be established beyond reasonable doubt against the accused person in a court of law. That's not happened yet.
That is my point, Zaka. If you will see the genesis of this case,
yes.
this case was not political. This came to light when 200 crores of cash was paid and was spent in one of the promoters' wedding. At that time, Chhattisgarh elections, political, nothing was there. When the money trail got established and these people came to light, why they are not linking it to some other politicians in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh?
Okay.
Why in Chhattisgarh? Because these people have roots in Chhattisgarh. The disclosures have come. Emails are there.
RP saying I come back to that point.
That is my point.
These guys might be involved in some betting, illegal app, this, that, so on and so forth. But on whom is the onus to go after them and arrest them? But to say that they are linked directly and they are giving money directly to the Chief Minister, you have to have some backing to that claim. You have to have some evidentiary material. RP Singh, please, RP Singh, to that claim. This Asim Das, who is he? Why should the people of India believe what he's saying?
Zaka, it's not only Asim Das. There are 4 more people who have been arrested recently and 14 were arrested earlier in the same case, and there's 450 crore properties which have been confiscated by ED in the same case. So it's not only just 5.3 crore or 5.39 crore. There's a trail which is already on, and then ED has been raiding people, has been confiscating properties, has been arresting people also. And Asim Das ED happened to catch on him because of some phone talks which were happening, and ED could direct that phone talk, and that's how they reach out to him. And then he spoke about everything else. But let Mr. Baghel deny relationship with Shubham Soni. Let him deny that.
Okay, Rohan Gupta, why doesn't the Chief Minister come out and say, I don't know Shubham Soni, I have no connection with him? Who is this Shubham Soni? Why is the Chief Minister not saying that? He's not saying that.
If you have heard press conference of CM today, he clearly told, in August, he told that when lookout notice against these people has been issued, why the government is not able to arrest them? There is a relationship with BJP leadership with all these people. Why the Mahadev app still is not stopped? If you are finding the money trail, why? Please don't speak in between, Mr. RP Singh. I never spoke in between you. Zaka, even now the Mahadev app is not stopped. Even lookout notice when it was issued, why these people are not arrested till now? And these are the direct allegations made by CM against BJP leadership. This is only because of the elections, because they know that they are losing the election badly. And the last thing, this Asim Das trail also we have established. Now it is for BJP to prove that why they are doing these kind of things when elections are there. Okay, elections are fought. You can lose the election, but don't lose your credibility.
Sanjeev Srivastava of the Congress arguing that, they have nothing against Bhupesh Baghel. In fact, almost all opinion polls seem to indicate that Congress may come back to power and Bhupesh Baghel might become Chief Minister again. So the Congress is alleging that the BJP has nothing to show against Bhupesh Baghel, and that's why at the very last minute, at this fag end of the campaign, they've sort of raked this up through the ED against Bhupesh Baghel. But at the same time, the onus is also on Mr. Baghel and the Congress party to clarify that they have nothing to do with Saurabh Chandrakar and the other person who were behind this Mahadev betting app. The fact that they happen to be from Bhilai has to be, just incidental to this entire case, and that the Chief Minister should come out and say that he has nothing to do and there is no money linkages between him and the Chandrakar brothers. Why is he not saying that? Sanjeev.
Right. I think only Bhupesh Baghel can answer that. But as far as I am concerned, and as much I understand law, the onus is always on the prosecuting agency to convince the jury or the court of their allegations of the claims.
Not under PMLA.
So
not under
fine.
PMLA.
But I will make a political point, Zaka. Like, we have seen how these raids and targeting of politicians by agencies in the last couple of years in different states, from West Bengal to Karnataka to what's happening in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. I don't think it is cutting much ice with people. If the idea is to prove A politician or B politician corrupt in the eyes of the people, in the thick of the election campaign, it doesn't cut much ice. What happens is, it only hardens the opinion of both sides. The supporters of Baghel may think that he's being fixed. The opponents of Baghel may actually think, oh, see, we always thought he was corrupt. I don't think it's really making an impact on the fence sitters, on the undecided votes. They are smart enough, let's respect the voter. They understand it's election time. All these things are part of the course.
Okay,
so
let me give Pratik Som the final word. Pratik Som, fact of the matter is, opposition leaders, one after another. 1 second, please. One after another, from Abhishek Banerjee,
I have a picture of my friend
Arvind Kejriwal, Sanjay Singh,
with Asim Das now.
No. Every person who is being raided happens to be from the opposition. Nobody from the BJP or its alliance partners are raided by the ED, IT, CBI. Why is that? Opposition says this is indication enough, this is proof enough that these agencies are being used as instruments of the state.
Zaka, I agree on your point and Mr. Srivastava points also, that nobody is clothed in this hammam. But we have to see that how the law operates under these penal provisions. The case which you are referring, whether it is of Aam Aadmi Party, Mr. Sisodia or Abhishek Banerjee, if you will see, courts have not given any relief to them. If you say that one court is biased, I'll take example of Mr. Manish Sisodia, starting from District Court, Rose Avenue, to High Court, to Supreme Court, who has deliberated upon this and commented even to the extent that there is a tentative establishment of money trail. Then how do you say that there is nothing? See, I am not.
You as a lawyer know this very well, Mr. Som. Denial of bail is not material to whether a person is guilty or not. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. But yes, the opposition does have a point when it says that all these agencies are being used only against them and not against members of the ruling party. We'll see if at all this has any kind of impact on Chhattisgarh and the electorate of Chhattisgarh, coming as it does just a few days before the first phase of polling, which is on the 7th, 3 days from now. Thank you very much to all our guests. We'll see how this story plays out. In the meanwhile, if you've been tuned into the Super Saturday debate, thank you very much. Good night.